So Spencer goes to childcare 1 day a week, and I've been trying to get away with not pumping my breasts, but I just wanted to show you what can happen when you don't pump for the day. So Spencer's already fed on this one, so it's all fine and soft, but have a look at this one. I've never seen it this bad. So you can actually see the shape. I don't know if you can see the shape. It's like a triangular shape of the actual milk duct all the way up here on my chest. And so this breast is extraordinarily painful right now. And you can see it's hard as, like when I touch it, it's hard as a rock. It's really, really, so this is a point where it's going to be really important to feed Spencer more. I mean, like I said, he's already fed on the right, but I'm going to have to feed him on the left. And if he doesn't drain this breast tonight, I'll have to get the pump out, which I hate. But that's incredible, isn't it? I've never seen it this engorged, and I've never seen the actual shape of the milk duct there. It's like a triangular shape. So I've been with the voracious feeder Spencer today, so no chance of breast engorgement today, thank goodness. And he fed really well last night too, so it was not an issue. I have to admit the breast was a little bit tender there for a while, but look, the lump has totally disappeared. So you can probably see there is no lump whatsoever here. It's smooth as anything, which is a relief because obviously I don't want to develop mastitis. But once your baby, as Spencer is nearly 8 months old now, there's very little chance of developing mastitis anyway, even if your breast does become a bit engorged. But I've just never, I apologise for the footage if it's not that clear, but because sometimes when you're trying to shoot on your phone, it's not as obvious. Like even hubby was saying, oh, it's not as obvious on the phone as it was in real life. But when I've never seen the shape of a milk duct, and I didn't realise how high it came up on your chest. Like, so sometimes when you're breastfeeding and it feels like your breasts are a little bit flatter, don't worry, you've obviously still got milk because it comes from right up here, and I honestly didn't really realise that. So when that triangular duct sort of just popped out last night, I was like, oh wow, you know. And yeah, the rest of my breast was really engorged, but Spencer's done a champion job. He's a very good feeder. So no issues whatsoever, very comfortable today, which is really, really good. And in fact, it's a really good chance to do a really super quick breastfeeding update, because I know that I've done videos on the supplemental nursing system, and we did have issues when Spencer was first born. So we had feeding issues for a good 4 or 5, probably even up to 8 weeks. And I was at that point getting quite discouraged about breastfeeding because it was hard and he wasn't drawing properly on my breast. I was having to pump and then feed my express breast milk back to him. And I did not like using the pump at all. That's why I don't pump now when he's in daycare for the day, which is why my breast then popped up like that. But look, I just wanted to say, if you are committed to breastfeeding and you do want to persevere and you have some obstacles, it's worth persevering, because look, Spencer's the best feeder in the world now. He loves breast milk. I love feeding him, and it's a lovely bonding thing for us to do. Having said that though, fed is best, so do take your paediatrician's advice, do take your midwife's advice, and do make sure your baby is fed. But look, if you are committed to breastfeeding and you do face some issues early on, and the obstacles you're facing are not insurmountable, it's worth persevering, because I'm very, very glad I did. Hey, yeah, I am very glad I did. Say hello. And yes, he's a very voracious feeder now. You've always got a good appetite, don't you?